The fort is besieged by an enemy. Bruh, I've barely had time to do anything, and you're saying a fort is besieged by an enemy? Sheesh. Commander's Bane. You are fortunately quite close by. If you could please accommodate me. Probably should have saved before I did that. This is what little saves. I would like... I don't even need a Firestorm. Firestorm's just the same. D10. No, it's not, but whatever. I'm just going to do that. And then I'll just clean up the mess. There's no mess to clean up. Never mind. That's just embarrassing. Oh, positively embarrassing. Wow. Okay, well, maybe we should just... no, I don't want to get distracted by this stupid crusade stuff. I can't even be bothered to finish this final veil stuff. I just want to, like, get to Threshold and move on with life. Okay, what do y'all want? The right to become a member of the Royal Council of Mendev will henceforth be granted to any Mondavian subject regardless of their lineage and wealth. This reform will undoubtedly attract many outlanders seeking a life of freedom. The cost of recruiting mercenary units? Yeah, well, I don't care about them anymore now, do I? Screw the crusade. Let's just get to Threshold. Boom. Boom. Problem solved. Dresden. The last steps. Return to Dresden. You sure you don't need me in the Citadel first? I'm gonna go to the Citadel first, just in case. It's always 92%. Always. Okay, no one wants me? Great, we're leaving. Why is the screen black? Why hasn't it asked me where I would like to go? It's supposed to ask me, do I want to exit area or exit to the streets? Okay, I don't get a choice. Righto. Oh, my free crusaders are here. Where about all the normal crusaders? Are they here? Ah, Galfrey. Hey, Nevia. Sorry, Nevia. Oh, shit. This motherfucker's gonna ruin the scene. God damn it. The gates of Dresden are open wide, and the army that came back from Eyes is standing before you. Hundreds of eyes are watching your triumphant return to the city. Well, clearly not you lot. There must be more I cannot see. The welcoming crowd looks joyful yet hesitant. From time to time, someone breaks into song but quickly falters, or starts cheering and sheepishly stops. The Crusaders of Mendev watch you and your followers with respect clearly born out of fear. They greet you with a crisp salute.
Welcome. I see you have returned. You once again saved me from death, and our army from inglorious defeat.
My army.
I cannot call your methods flawless, but there is no denying they brought us victory, when almost all hope had been lost. All hail the commander. Long live our heroine.
Anevia is standing still. Her pale face is devoid of emotion, like the pallid visage of a marble statue. She already knows about Eurobeth's demise. I'm sorry, Eurobeth is dead. Anevia's eyes flash, and for an instant you feel skewered by her gaze. The intensity of her stare fades and gives you a curt nod. You've finally recognized my achievements, my queen.
I admit it. Doubting you was a mistake.
Ha!
But now the crusade must face Threshold. It is time for the final confrontation. The last bloody and decisive battle. Few of us will come back alive. Give us all a few words before you lead us on what is to be our final push. Once you are finished with your speech, please come and see me. I'd like to speak with you in private.
I could slip a blade between your ribs. Yeah. Speech, speech! The Free Crusaders start chanting in unison. The rest of Dresden happily joins in. Okay. Our victory is at hand! Follow me and see the demons play for you! It's a bit... Friends, know that nothing is impossible. The corruption and demons will be gone, and what we used to call the Whirlwind will become blossoming fields once more. Only one final push remains, so let us make it together. We go on! Yes! Just like real heroes, because we are real heroes. Abby does a little happy dance. I wish to remind you, I'm not an overlord. I'm not here to rule, but to aid and inspire you. After we close the wound, I'll let the path of adventure carry me onward. It will lead me away just like it brought me to you. That's... Oh, is she pretty much just saying, yo, guys, I'm gonna die. Suck it up. My fate is forever bound to you in this place. I hope to see the former Worldwound blooming again. Hope to find my home among you all after we rid ourselves of the demon in their filth. So why wait? Let's give them the ding behind the ears right now, yells somebody in the crowd, and soldiers enthusiastically bellow their agreement. Belligerent cries, happy songs, jokes, and well wishes merge together with a joyous and clamorous hymn.
This is where my crusade ends, Commander. Without Beth, I don't belong here.
But you're like our spy master. How is your wife the only thing that was keeping you here? You had a much more important role than she had. It looks like she wants to add something else, but she purses her lips and turns away instead. Storyteller, you're kind of in the middle of a water elemental. Just thought I'd let you know. The storyteller appears behind you as if out from nowhere. The grey-haired elf is nodding in amazement in time with your words, and the crowd's joyful cheering. I have become witness to astonishing things. What happened here is more than just a story of mortal triumph over demons. I can't take this thing seriously with this happening. The game should know to dispel all magical effects going into a cutscene after a battle is over, and where it no longer matters. I now realize that you are not just a leader with unusual powers. You are the living harbinger of change. Indeed, you are so fickle that you have rallied all kinds of different allies to your cause. Your power reminds me of a spring wind. It wipes away the dust and heralds the coming of a new season. I hope we'll get to see it soon. A spring in the lands thought poisoned and long dead. Launch the final assault on a threshold fortress. Can you please go away for the love of God?
This spell works differently.
That is yours. Or was it Darren's? Must have been Darren's. Okay. Wait, I assumed she was in the Citadel. That was probably a bad assumption for me to have made. Is she in the Citadel? Is there going to be no one here now? Oh no, some people are here. Oh, Galfrey's here. Oh, there's Galfrey. Galfrey greets you with a friendly smile. Thank you for coming to speak with me. Rachel's just going to be privy to this conversation. And thank you once more for forgiving me. Oh, I didn't, honey. I really didn't. It's taken a weight off my shoulders. I can now breathe more easy. Not one thing that I've said thus far has acknowledged that I forgave you. Not a single thing. I know I have no right to complain to you about my experiences. I bear the blame for what happened, but I want you to know not a day passed that I did not think about you. And I also wanted to say that I consider you my friend, yet the feeling is not reciprocated. She extends her hand to you. No matter what trial awaits you in the future, you can always rely on me and all men dev. Just a friend. Kiss. Oh, for God's sake. I'm glad to be a friend. Where's the fourth option? I didn't forgive you. I want nothing to do with you. Stay behind me and don't get in my way. That's the option I want. Together? No! Go rot in a corner. We'll defeat the Worldwound. You have Mendev's support. What awaits us at Threshold? We can only guess, but I am not fond of guessing, she says, still in her voice. The Threshold Fortress is the source of all our troubles. It was where this all began, and it is where this must end. But in the 100 years of Crusades, we still haven't the slightest idea what it has become. The raging magical energy so heavily altered it that no spells or living scouts have been able to approach it. What are you going to do after our victory? Perhaps I'll plant nasturtiums. I'm assuming that's a plant. And get a canary. I really don't know, Commander. Right now I'm looking at the looming storm clouds. As to what comes after, I'll just worry about it after. Show the Covenant of the Inheritor. I don't know what that is. Do you remember this?
Wherever did you get this? I thought this relic was destroyed many years ago. How strange it is to see it whole again. At one time, it gave me hope. I am pleased that this object will serve the Crusade once more.
I had a vision of Iomade giving her covenant to you.
I was young, and did not fully understand the magnitude of the duty that had been entrusted to me. Iomade gave me hope and strength to see me through the trials ahead, and in so doing, she won my everlasting loyalty.
Do you still remember the oath you swore in battle?
Always. No matter how arduous, no matter how dark the skies, no matter how much blood flows from my wounds, I shall stand with you. We shall fight for our loved ones and our friends, for the right to live and die free. We shall do everything we possibly can, and after that, we shall begin to do the impossible. And if the hour should come when our arms can no longer raise our swords, our bodies will become a shield to cover those who still have strength to fight. I, Golfrey, Queen of Mendev, swear this to you. This is my vow.
You withstood a blow from a really Vorlish. No, wait, what? When?
I would proudly declare that to be true, and say that even our reeling Vorlish could not kill me on her first
whatever.
attempt. But to do so would be boasting.
I don't even know what the
I
covenant
was protected
is.
by my goddess. However,
I'm not giving it
then
to you.
So you shall. What matters is that the covenant of the
I'm not
Inheritor
giving it to
has
you even if
been
I'm not
recovered.
using it. I don't know what it is.
Perhaps it should be in your hands now, because you have greater need of it. But should you ever feel that you no longer need this relic, I ask that you give it to me. I would be delighted to touch it again.
Your wants and needs are not my problem. Good luck to you, Commander, and everything and always. Great. Resting. Resting. Check what final missions I have. Sell shit. Leave.
We have our own craftsmen. They weave cords.
We didn't level up Mythic. We're not going to get Mythic 10. Damn it.
Your goddess probably wouldn't even look at garbage like that, would she?
Why not?
We're not even going to hit level 20.
Even in such terrible circumstances.
Here I thought we'd be
never
over leveled
stopping
by the
longing
end,
for
and
beauty.
no. Not at all. How peculiar. Oh no, we are level 20. Well, I just forgotten that we hit 20, but we still haven't hit 10. I want that last mythic feat. Or a superpower. Quite frankly, anything. See, I don't understand why it says Phoenix, but then I can't summon a Phoenix. And we've got a Havoc Dragon, but I can't summon a Havoc Dragon. If you're not going to let me summon the name of the creature, don't call it that name. It's just weird. It's mislabeling things. And it gets my hopes up that I get some interesting shit. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay. I don't care about Endgame anymore. I don't care about Ember. Let's go. I don't think I have anything left for him. A shame that I'm not going to be able to finish that. I kind of wanted to finish this, but I also at the same time cannot be bothered. I just want to finish the game. Launch the final assault on Threshold Fortress. Okay. Let's go. Let's figure out where the hell we're going. I'm going to assume it's going to be the bottom left corner, but I'm just not sure how to get there. And if I could do so without my army. Or whether I'm going to be required to send them down first. But they're going to be so weak and die. Ah. Ah, it's Northern Lights. Stargazers of Pelura's Shrine have shared their knowledge with the commander. For many years, they've been creating an artifact that could weaken the connection between Threshold and the Abyss by shining Pelura's Northern Lights down upon the fortress. The project requires just a little more work before it can be put into action. The commander will gain a powerful weapon that could one day affect... Oh, God. Do you need another round? I'm getting a bit concerned that I'm not going to be ready if you're not ready. I don't want to start another logistics in case I need to do something with that in one day's time. I don't want to go there without finishing that. Anyway, where the fuck are we going? Oh. Oh, fuck me. Yes, I do have to. Okay. Ah, I can't get there. I can't get there. I have to go over. And I have to get through a level 12 army to get there. Ah, shit. Okay, well, you may as well get some battles along the way because... no. We're not getting there in one piece. Not even close. Get as many levels as you can. We'll skip as many days as we need to just skip through all that. Oh, of course you had to go there. That's fine. Do a 5x5 area. Seems kind of big and unnecessary. It does seem big and unnecessary. Let's just take 3 out. Rephrase. Attempt to take 3 out. They're squishy. Oh no, not the Azada. This battle. Wow. Did I even need to waste my energy on the original general attack? Probably could have just done that myself by hand. They didn't hit very hard. The paths where Hal Eternal Predatory Winds has been taken. That does not seem like it makes sense, but okay. In the times of Sarkoris, the shamans used to call this place the Mountain Flute, and here summoned the spirits of the Plane of Air. The wisdom of Sarkorians pointed them to a place where the elemental energies are especially powerful. Okay, cool. Save. 1400. Okay. Keep. Just peachy. Oh boy. Of course you did. Okay. Of course, fire damage. Jesus. Okay, well, what if we got that out? More damage. Let's do it. Waste my energy, but let's do it. Get rid of him. Didn't like him. Sure. I'll take a second round. I'm not gonna argue. No. You can come to me, sir. Because I know you can't do it in one round. Ha 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 ha. Nah, I'll let you come to me again. Oh no, for Dad. Whatever will I do? Oh, it's a bush there. I wonder I couldn't go there. Dead. We did use a shit ton of energy though. The Baylor at the head of an army has been killed. The horde of his slaves either perished or scattered. The fate of his mighty tyrant became an object lesson to all the denizens of the Worldwound in how dangerous it is to challenge the Crusade commander. I know I've got to go back around. I'm just trying to level, in case you're wondering. I'm trying to level. I could just get another maneuver, something or other maneuver, and get more people on the battlefield. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Okay, what can you do? A 4, no, up to 11. Up to 11. Up to 11. Up to 11. I feel like I'm just going to have to waste time. Oh, that was so unnecessary. I've just wasted that energy. That's okay though. We can use the ability to get more energy, right? It's probably on cooldown, but... There you go. See, we can do that. It's not going to get all of it, but a good portion of it back. Despite the paucity of numbers, the gang of demons gave the Crusaders a tough fight. In the skirmish, they resembled more a tight-knit squad than a marauding gang of raiders. An old map of Sarkoris found on a victim's body was immediately turned over to the commander. Perhaps those demons were performing an important search or reconnaissance mission for their masters. Come what may, their mission failed. I didn't have time to deal with that. Okay. Yes, we got the level! That's what I was hoping for. Yes, Master of Maneuver! What are our other options, though? Combat morale. Combat morale. XP. Yet no. Although, no. Let's get some more. Cool lightning! Only one target, though. Still. Okay, who are we adding? Who are we adding? Who are you? Oh, wow. There's not many of you, but damn, you're strong. Who do we want? The war priests were pretty cool, weren't they? Do you want to add the war priests? I kind of want more range options. Not gonna lie. Maybe I should just stick with the rangers. Oh god, no. I don't know if that's good power level. Maybe I should put the swarm in. No, swarm just does nowhere near enough damage. You at least do damage. I might put the monks in. Okay, where are they and where are they going? They're over there, so they'll come this way. If you can go this way, that'd be super. Keep bloody going. I hate how they stop. Actually, I don't think they can get across it. That just goes to there, so you have to go up. I know they're not going to make it, but you know, whatever. Oh, I didn't go... And it sells shit. Forgot to sell shit. In that case, can we take as many monks as possible? A whole 12. I'll take them. And we'll send them down as well. Okay, whatever. Looks like we're taking him as well. Oh, you're the war priest. Oh, that's the one I was looking at. Okay, yeah, I made a mistake. Does it really matter though? Do I really need to? I don't think I have anything decent. Oh, well, let's just go back in. My bad. Let's just quickly deal with what we've got. Equip, sell, move on. I know I feel it's feeling rushed, and I really kind of want to finish the mysteries and maybe clear out all the armies, because that'd be kind of nice given the attention I've paid to it thus far. But I've been playing this game for a month now, and I just want to focus on New World, because New World's only just come out at the time of recording, and Far Cry 6 comes out at the time of recording. So I just don't really have time to be playing this as well. Okay, what have we got? Nothing good, nothing good. We've never gotten good bows out of this. Elven curved blade, that's lovely. Devitalizer. Explosive fervor. Radix. No. We didn't get many good things out of that last run. Kind of disappointed by that. Yeah, we got nothing interesting out of that run. Mangling Frenzy. This belt of physical perfection +4 grants its wearer damage reduction 3 and additional 4d6 slashing damage on every crit. Raging. Natural armor +4. Does anyone need... Where's all your shit gone? You had a necklace on. Where's your necklace gone? Was one of those yours? Yeah. Warning, non-stacking bonus. With what? Non-stacking bonus with what? You don't say what it's clashing with. I'm so confused. What is it conflicting with? You're not telling me what it's conflicting with. Too bad. She's keeping it. Everybody else was fine, I think. He's got a +5, doesn't... Oh, no, he's got the different one. You've got a +5, +5, +5, +5. Whatever that is. I'm the Mighty Fist, sure. Resistance +4. No, I don't think anyone needs that. +3. Nope. Where are the weird hits a marked enemy? All other marked enemies. That's actually kind of lame. Look at these things. I never bloody used them. Oh, and those. Speak of the devil. God, all these bloody rods I never use. Wand of heal. Oh, it's like 3 charges. Don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with that. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with pretty much most of the shit in my inventory. Diamonds. Letters. Galfrey's that. Yeah, that. Key. Don't know what we're doing with it. I hope I don't have to go back to her lab because I'm not going back to her lab. Jeweler's notes. Land's note. Don't know why we still have half this shit in my inventory. I definitely have no elven notes, so there's no point going back to the storyteller. And last but not least, we have these. Robe of Air. And the Robe of Water. I remember looking at them before. Why didn't we sell those? Must have forgotten. Staff of the Extinguished Flame. Cool. Well, that was depressing and short-lived. No one else mysteriously lost items from their inventory? Their equipped items like I did? Nope. Just me? Cool. Great. Then let's pointlessly sell everything. Bulk sell. This is gonna be the last time we sell shit. It's hard to believe we're at the end of the game, because I still thought like I had entire chapters to go. But nope. We're at the end. And it feels weird and somewhat anticlimactic since it's come at such a rush. I thought we had more to do than just Eyes and Threshold, you know? I don't think I really care enough about getting rid of these potions. Let's face it. We don't need the money. Let's just leave it as is and go. Cool, we don't. I'm sure I can look at the vendors and see if they've got new things to sell, but they never do. It's always the same shit that I've seen anyway. So we're just gonna leave. We're gonna exit and start making our way down. No, I don't want that leave. Let's go. We're still going to wait for the army to go ahead of me. I feel like waiting, getting some more reinforcements for my army, just so I can smash down that fort, but whatever. We'll see what happened. We could just get to the map. And you've got no further movement, do you? No, you do. Dude, why am I moving you? Off you go. You've got a long journey ahead of you, my friend. Soothe. So, you need to come down. Threshold, which I'm assuming here. Assumptions are not good. I can go north or south, whatever is best. It doesn't matter. All paths lead to here. One day. Yo. And not get into any battles along the way, if you could please be so kind. I don't want to have to deal with anything along the way. We should have done this shorter if that were the case. Nice work. Now, is this going to be a continuation of the Northern Lights? Because I'll just skip ahead time-wise if I need to. No? Branch of the Last Ash. A detachment of valiant aristocrats will proudly accept the commander's nightly mission of seeking out and possessing the Branch of the Last Ash. Location of which is shown on the map captured from the demons. Oh, okay. Good for you guys. Strengthening the chain of command. The war wears soldiers down and defeatist attitudes sink in. In order to reinforce the discipline, the commander's staff council must look for new solutions. Another decree has been enacted. Yeah, for a long time actually. Oh, too bad we're not going to get the benefit of that. Okay, well, whatever. Off you go, lads. It's never going to happen, but off you go. Now, you need to get your butt this way. And take this path, because I want it on the map. I'm picky like that. And come around. And keep forgetting which line we're going on. Let's just take a reload. So in which case... Wait. That's the other side of the entire thing. Right? Oh, whoops. We're miles away. We have to go all the way around here. Through Winter Sun. Shit. Well, that's gonna suck. Oh. Right. I was putting the monks in, was I? Was I? Guess so. Damn, it's only 11. Next time. The war priests. You? Is it making you go there? And that was you. You had my extra monks. Yeah. Yeah, you're really not going to get far. Okay. So we're going this way. Don't know why I chose this way, but we're going this way. Save. Alas, we didn't get... I was hoping for... week. But the week did not happen. Oops, I kind of went the long way there. It's okay, doesn't matter. Oh boy, yeah, we're definitely getting there first. Hey, new day, new week. Take them all. Take them all. I never got my mongrels back. 88, holy shit. Very, very, very sad. Oh, you're really pushing the Cavalier and Legionnaire options, aren't you? God, they're expensive. Why? I don't see them as particularly interesting. I don't really want any of those. I still don't want any of those. What's with the hat? Witches. I don't know why. You don't do anything constructive. Okay, well that sucks. So, she's coming back this way, but get over here. Wait, that's her there, isn't it? No, that's the war priests. Keep going. Why'd you go? Oh, because you're already down, that's why. I was like, why'd you go that way? You can just stay there. I've got so much crap going on here. God damn it. Okay. At least we're getting all of you into position. This is good. God damn it. We're fatigued. I think this fight's going to go down well. Can't even get to the fight. Oh. Oh. Jubilost. Why does that name sound familiar? Unexpected sounds break the menacing, monotonous atmosphere of the Worldwound. Business-like chatter, the lazy neighs of ponies, the clatter of instruments, and rising above everything else, a rather expressive voice. Isn't this dude from Kingmaker? Remembering that correctly, right? He looks familiar and his name is familiar. A flying ship? How could you even think of proposing such a thing? Next you'll tell me we should travel by portals or streak across the sky in a winged chariot. And don't look at me like that, I know what you mean. That this cart has experienced things you wouldn't see in your worst nightmare. That it's time to retire and put its wheels up beside the fire, axles creaking as it tells its cart's grandchildren stories of its wild youth. That I can afford more reliable transportation than this wreck. To this, I would say that great explorers and discoverers set out on their expeditions on foot. They didn't complain about it. And you can't even survive comfortable ground-based travel in an ordinary cart. Who is he even talking to? I don't know who. Is he talking to me or is he talking to them? And with that, the owner of the expressive voice turns to you and nods as if he didn't expect to see anyone else. Jubilost Narthropol, just passing through. Oh, the name seems vaguely familiar. Perhaps you've seen it on the cover of a book? Either way, you don't remember the details. You rolled a 6. A 1 off. Narthropol, a familiar name. I heard they were offering good money for his head, but I never looked into the specifics. Didn't have the time. This head is one of the brightest heads in Avestan. I do hope the bounty offered for it was appropriate. Jubilost hooks his thumbs in his belt. If memory serves, assassins were sent after me by the dead reprobate with a comically inflated ego who called himself the King of Pitax. But I can't imagine he was alone in doing so. Who else threatened it? Talton courtiers suffering from political rickets? Jalaxian nobility? Greyball leisurely fills his pipe. I see you have many enemies, Mr. Narthropol. I see you're appraising me, Mr. I don't know your name, but can I guess what you do? Estimating the profit of accepting a contract for my head and debating to whom to offer your services? My advice is the Chalaxians. At least I don't skip out on payment. He's so upfront about it. Your name doesn't tell me about. Could you tell me about yourself, Mr. Narthropol? I'm inclined to pardon your ignorance. I imagine waging war against the abyssal invaders leaves little time for self-education. If so, allow me to introduce myself properly. Jubilost Narthropol, scientist, traveller, cartographer, journalist, lecturer, author of numerous books on popular science, almanacs, and breakthrough discoveries in half a dozen academic fields. And at one point, I helped stop a millennium-long conspiracy of a first-world demigod, but that's nothing. You just happen to be passing through so deep in the Worldwound? What's bothering you? Of course, I didn't mean to say this happened by accident. Passing through simply means I do not intend to conduct extensive research or educational work here. Just make a few observations here and there. That doesn't sound the slightest bit suspicious. The corner of Regel's mouth twitches up slightly, which likely represents a grin. Jubilost's gaze immediately fixes on Regel. Ah, ha! Paralect the Derenge, I presume. Over your many years of service, I've spent no fewer than 5 requests. Sent. For an interview or a comment on certain events for the Independents. You've denied every one of them. What a pity. I'm no longer a paralector, and there have been 4 requests from you, Regel corrects him mechanically. Furthermore, I have no intention of cooperating with an individual like you under any circumstances. Some of your stance, especially those related to the so-called freedom of speech, border on incitement. And why, pray tell, does a representative of the Hell Knights dislike freedom of speech? Your organisation claims to be the absolute bastion of law and order. I'm sure you've nothing to fear, as a free press could hardly besmirch those who have no sins and no machinations on their conscience. Jubilost's voice drips sarcasm. Regel pauses. His pale eyes boring on Jubilost. He shrugs. I see. After 4 denials, you decided to change tactics and use this crude method to get me to comment on the Order's activities? I must disappoint you a 5th time by not saying another word. I can attack him? Wow. What's wrong with your card? Oh, I suppose I should have led with this. Sadly, my card is stuck, and my assistants. Jubilost casts a peevish look at the 3 gnomes, shuffling awkwardly near but 3. And is he 2? Where's the 3rd? As it turns out, are completely incapable of applying the most simple practical skills and fixing the blasted wagon. I would appreciate your help, Commander. All you need to do is attach the wheel, clear the road, and calm the poor ponies. The Whirlwind causes some great stress. How do you know I'm the Commander? I haven't introduced myself. Jubilost suggests grouses. Obviously, it's about my acumen. Surely you didn't expect a renowned scientist to be so ignorant as to not recognize the most significant historical figure of his region and era? You're asking me to fix your card? Me, the commander of the 5th Crusade and wielder of mythical powers. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. This is wonderful, and don't think me an ungrateful lout. I'll be sure to mention your generosity in the article I write about this encounter. I'm going to take some notes, and you may get started on repairs, Commander. Okay, well, go Waldriff. Absolutely annihilate that wheel. After 10 minutes of work and a little bit of ingenuity, the wheel slides back in place, none the worse for wear. A thought just occurred to me, Commander, says Jubilost, who barely pays attention to your attempts to repair his cart. What do you think of your place in history? You brought a healthy, healing dose of chaos to the rigid order of the Crusades and opened the doors of Elysium. Who would have thought? Is this an attempt to interview me? I think it's meant to say were this an interview, not where this is an interview. I'd be asking you awkward questions. I have plenty, believe me. I could start by asking about the source of your mythical powers that made all of Mendev consider you the chosen one of the gods, and then move on to asking, how does it feel to be the hero of one of the greatest scams in modern history? But I'm not doing this. I'm merely satisfying my curiosity. Perhaps my fate has been far from ordinary, but I'm satisfied with the path I've chosen and the person I've become. And are you forced to follow your... And are those forced to follow you happy? Those who depend on you? Jubilost adjusts his glasses. Or are you one of the people who goes ahead without bothering to ask the opinion of others? Then again, who am I to lecture one of the greatest figures of our time? Be on your way, and Desna will aid you. I'll just stand here by the side of the road and take some notes. Good luck with that. Failed. Bye! Your attempts to calm the nervous ponies do not produce a desired result. The ponies are now looking at you with obvious sympathy, almost as if they're trying to cheer you up. It seems they believe you need emotional support more than they do. Hey, Mr. Northrapple, did you fall asleep or something? I haven't heard any snide comments or philosophical rants from a good 6 minutes now. Something is clearly amiss. What was that? An attempt to practice your wit at my expense? Not bad for an amateur. Which isn't a useful quality. Sadly, it's not always accompanied by the intelligence to assess whom you can safely mock and whom you should leave alone. Somebody help, I can't handle him alone. Ask him why he allows himself to make such harsh remarks about all and sundry. Wait for his answer, and it'll probably be something like, I'm just being honest, and smile sarcastically. Great, and if you could also explain how I'm supposed to smile sarcastically with a mug like this, I can barely smile, period. Lane winces, and a grimace appears on half his face. Young man, you should channel this energy into a more useful direction. That said, you already fight under the commander's leadership. This somewhat changes my opinion of you and your clumsy jabs at me. I'm almost willing to consider you a pair of pompous juveniles. Clear the way for the cart. Nailed it. Oh, come on, the car can go around that if that's what you're insinuating. It can easily go around. Wow, precious much. Your efforts are not in vain. The pile of junk blocking the path has been swept aside. That's it. I did what I could. What? Oh, yes. Well, I suppose I should be on my way. How unfortunate. I haven't yet satisfied my curiosity. But what can you do? Time waits for no one. I have a feeling there's something you're not telling me, Mr. Northrapple. There are some strange slips in your speech and demeanour. Jubilost pauses. I must admit, acting is not one of my talents. I was hoping to casually run into you in a completely natural way, then ask a few questions. But it is tricky to appear natural when this chance encounter takes place in the middle of the Worldwound, and you come from the future. Wait, what? Yes, exactly as I said. Some of my friends, many in number, but acting as one, can do the most curious things at the time. I humbly asked them for an opportunity to meet the legendary commander of the 5th Crusade in person. I desperately wanted to make a few notes on such a fateful figure in Golarion's history for my article on the Age of Lost Omens. I hope you're not angry about this small masquerade. And even if you are angry, I'm still satisfied. Best of luck. My apologies, but 1,000 more discoveries await me. I can't stay in any one place too long, but I'm glad to have met you. The conversation provided me with much food for thought, but well, Commander. Having already turned to his cart, Jubal suddenly slaps himself on the foot and almost forgot to give you this a golden toad. Wow, this was the biggest waste of time. Bye. Yeah, that shit was weird. What did you give me? A golden toad. What is it? What kind of object should I be looking for? Nothing resembles a toad. So I have no... What's that? Mix of demonic poisons. Ish. Well, there it is. I guess I can do things on it to make it a relic. Anywho, let's move on. I'll take whatever they left behind there, which is to say nothing constructive. And be about my business. Yo, how do I leave this joint? Where's the fucking exit? This way? Or is it back the way I came? Okay, I guess it's back the way I came, even though I can't. There it is. Come on, guys, I know you're fatigued. I know you're exhausted. Apparently not over though, she's still chasing her tail.